everyone. I'm Amy, and this is the Lotus. So, I know it's been a while since I posted anything. Um, Things have been kind of crazy the last couple months. My daughter, my 5-year-old, had major surgery. She had double hip surgery. So, things have just been really crazy and busy. Today, I wanted to kind of talk about early recovery from a relapse. So, it happens. I just want to start by saying it happens. It's not something that you need to hate yourself for. It's not something that needs to be judged, really. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. It's what you do with them after that make you who you are and that matter. And, I know it's hard to come back from a relapse, and I know from any drug, I know the things that go through my mind anyway. I'm worthless. What kind of mom am I? How could I let myself fall yet again, knowing full well what the consequences would be? And somehow, it happened. And, I want to put out there that, I know that those feelings feel very real, that you feel useless or worthless or, like you're not good enough, just in general. I know that they are very real feelings, but that doesn't make them true. There are all kinds of things that in the world that are real but dishonest. And, I want to make sure that people know that there's someone out there that, doesn't see them the way they see themselves right now. And, one of the most important things that I tell myself that get me through those times, is hope. Knowing that there is a future where I'm sober and not stressing about a relapse. I'm a year and a half in, almost 2 years in, and it still scares me. Relapse scares me, and that's okay. So it's a very real thing for me still. And I know that there will come a day where I won't be worried about that as much, where the threat will not be as intense anymore. I just want people to remember, hope. Hope is such a big deal. It is so important, and faith in yourself, faith in your higher power, whatever that may be, if you have one. If you don't, faith in yourself, I don't really know how that works for atheists, but, either way, faith in your support system, faith in your family and the people that love you and the people that you love. Those are important things. And belief, and believe that you can do it. You have to believe in yourself in order to do anything. You'll never succeed in anything if you don't believe in yourself. And there are so many people in the world, especially right now in today's climate, that don't believe in themselves, that think that they're not enough, that they'll never be enough. And that's just simply not true. Everyone is enough. Everyone is good enough. And the first step to finding that positive way of life, to finding that better life, to finding that better self, is believing in yourself and having hope that you can do it, and having faith in yourself that you can do it, and having faith in the people around you and your support system, whatever that may be. And, you know, these are three very real components that I apply to my life every day. It's kind of funny, actually. I have three children, and all three of them represent one of those things. You know, my firstborn taught me to believe in the impossible. And then my secondborn, my middle child, she taught me to always have faith in the people that love you, and have faith in yourself that you can accomplish things, that you can succeed. And then my third baby, which you've all met, you've met Tamsin too, my middle child. But Marilyn is my hope baby. She reminds me to never give up hope, because there is always hope, even in the darkest of times when you have nothing. That little light at the end of the tunnel, when you think all is lost, that little light is hope. That's what that light is, which is why it can never go away unless you give up on it. There will always be a light at the end of the tunnel, as long as you believe. You know, as long as you have hope, and as long as you have faith. It just, I feel like those are the three major components to maintaining, you know, not just having, but maintaining that positive lifestyle, that positive way of life, you know. And I hope none of you give up on that. I really do. You know, and I know sometimes those things are hard. They are really hard. And that's okay. But someone really smart told me once that sometimes the things worth having are the hardest things to do. And I think that's true. You know, it's like my pa used to say, nothing's worth having unless you worked for it. It means more if you worked for it. If it's just given to you, it doesn't mean anything. And I think it's the same thing. You know, anything worth having, you've got to work for it, and that's what makes it hard, and that's okay. You know, when you come to that end, when you reach the finish line, you're going to feel so great about yourself. You know, and I wish that for everyone. I hope for that for everyone. You know, I have faith, and I believe that everyone can get there. You just got to keep trying. You know, you wake up every day and put one sock on one at a time, you know, put one shoe on one at a time, and you just keep moving forward. You just keep pushing for that goal, whatever your goal is, whatever it is you want to succeed at in life, you know, fight for it. You got to fight for it, and don't give up. Never, never give up. I hope this reaches people. I hope that it helps people. And hey, if you have any stories, feel free to share them in the comments. If anybody wants me to, you know, mention anything, or if there's a topic you want me to talk about, anything, just let me know. Feel free to let me know. I'm absolutely open to just about anything. So, as long as it's, you know, positive and you know, something that you need to hear, or that you think someone else needs to hear, you know, that kind of thing. I hope all of you have had a wonderful Halloween and have stayed sober. I really do hope that for everyone. And I am really sorry it took me so long to come back. Like I said, everything's been crazy, but just hang in there. Be a Lotus.